Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Syriot seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find him, with Kira in tow. Syriot never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog. Until Kira... Until...
Come on.
Way to work, my man, Trotty. Not after.
Lifeless, move it. Slower.
Ne oluyor?
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free, this the Pella knows. Not to fear, how to reward one for their aid, this too the Pella knows.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
Won't ever forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
20 oran mı? Eyvallah.
Witcher, a word, please.
Ne oldu ya baba?
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No, don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Bir bakayım ben şuna dur. Lan. Ne yapıyorsun Kiko? Ayak mı istiyorsun yine?
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazir. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear.
İçip içip karnı dövmeseydin şu an
Should have acted
çocuğunu
earlier.
kucağına alırdın oğlum.
Taken them all from this damned villain. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Bağırma lan.
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
I've done my part. You've got dozens of men. There's got to be someone you can send.
You refuse to go? Fuck you! Yet, if you're ever in the area, by chance even,
Hareket çekti lan.
make sure she's
Yani geçiş
alright.
belgesi. Yes.
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Siri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Siri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Siri'ye dönüyoruz. Hadi bakalım.
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Siri, come!
Siri!
Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Caermorhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager.
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Ne oldu, korktun mu lan?
What happened? You get the jitters?
Hadi.
No,
So why not?
the horse is mine.
face the Baron himself, I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Başlayalım reis, gel. Ama atın nefesini iyi ayarlamam lazım. Lan tavşan. Lan. Hadi oğlum.
Day dawns.
Ready?
Ready.
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop!
Hadi bakalım. Çıken çıken.
Come on, silly, don't you embarrass us!
Adam iyi geliyor.
Show how it's done! Move it! Move it! Come on, lads!
Yes. Tek nefeste geldi.
You'll win, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
Thank you.
What?
Bir dakika. Ses var. Bir şey geliyor. Allah ne avradım, o ne lan?
Another chance to win.
Horozbaş mıydı? Neydi bu? Şey baştı ya.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were it to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner.
Haydi.
You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Tamam lan, bulacağız.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
How'd you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the Perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black Ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
Kal sağlıcakla.
So long.
Şirincim hoş geldin. Aleykümselam. O zaman bunun karısını bulmaya gidiyoruz. Yani nereye gidiyoruz? Şuraya gidiyoruz. Buraya nasıl gidiyoruz? Nasıl gidiyoruz? Şuradan gidiyoruz. Kapıya kilitlendi. Kapıyı da kilitledi. Niye ya? Ne oldu ki Halil? Kızdın mı bilgisayarda oturuyorsun diye? O ne la? Bir şey. Ona ne uğradın? Kaç kaç. Kuş geliyor. Ejderha. Olur ya o yaşlarda öyle. Olur öyle şeyler. Bir şey ama daha yeni başladık işte adamla konuşuyorduk ya. Şekerli yol dedikleri buraymış demek ki. Çocuğa demişti ya seriyle oynadığımızda şekerli yolu takip et demişler çocuğa falan. Ay şerefsizler. Çocukları buraya yönlendiriyorsunuz ha. Ha. Lan dur takıldım. Break. Rahat bırakma. Okul çağında normaldir. Halil'cim kızma annene. Derslerine çalış. Güzelce. De benim bir dakika ya Twitch chat'i niye böyle gitmiş bir şeyler olmuş. Heh. Yazan oldu mu acaba? Göremedim yazan olduysa ya.
Laughed and said how tasty, best sausage I have seen. Cook's a stupid killer, shouldn't have ate the pup. Now we'll light a fire, gonna roast him up. 1, 2, 3, the one to fetch the kindlings. Thee!
Interesting rhyme.
Don't know you, go away.
Don't know you, go away.
What are you doing out here alone?
We's not alone, we's with Gran.
But where did you all come from?
We's orphans.
All of you?
There's a war, so there's orphans. Didn't know that?
Didn't know that.
I'm looking for the witches of Crookback Bog.
You looks like a witch yourself. The witches of the bog. We can't go in the bog. Gran don't let us. When my brother Zamek went missing, Gran said it was 'cause he went in the woods and got lost. Gran cried an awful lot after that. He could still come back.
A young woman got lost in the swamp. She has ashen hair and a scar on her face. You kids see anyone like that?
Ain't no lassies here. What am I? You're no lassie. Lassie's got tits. They do. Heard an old man say once when the army was here. He says, hide them lasses in the woods. They's dazzling the soldiers with their tits. And it's torturing the poor lads. That's what he said.
Anyone else here besides you?
Meaning who?
Someone who might have seen the woman?
Like the six-eyed tree? Tree snapped all year. But there is Johnny.
What's this talk? What
Aha
kind of
geldim
jabbering
ya.
is this, eh?
Ha?
No one allowed here. Just kids. My kids. They're allowed. But who are you, wearing swords like a bandit?
You look after these kids?
They're my grandchildren.
Gran's good to us. Gonna be soup with scratchings for supper.
Kids get lost in the woods. I miss them. Seen them in the woods. No one has.
Are you one of the witches of the swamp? I hear Crookback Bog.
Witch? Me? Nay, I've no broom nor owl and not one wart on me nose. Got a pretty nose, see?
Gran's got a lovely beak.
Oh, you darling girl. Oh, kids are so sweet.
Who's Johnny?
Johnny ate a cat. Come the more in some furry shat.
Watch your language. They tells tales and tales, naught but tales.
Just talking to the kids. Asked them if they'd seen a young woman.
I was a lovely young woman. Wore a long, beautiful braid my mummy did up for me. Had dresses with flowers on 'em.
Maybe you've seen her. Young, ashen hair.
You're betrothed.
Daughter, actually.
Daughter? My dear, sweet little daughter. And her sister. Where are they now? Maybe they've come to some harm.
A bit of help, please? A young, ashen-haired woman. Just need to know if you've seen her.
What are you looking at, children? Wash your hands, we'll go catch crickets.
Won't learn anything from you.
Aye, 'cause I don't know nothing.
That Johnny knows. He knows a lot. When I ask him something, he says, wait, I'll scratch my arse and tell you.
Ugly word. What you saying? To the hut. You'll stand in a corner. I'll make sure you do. You, be gone. Be gone.
Bu sefer bir şey demiyor ya. Boy. Sen bana yine gülemem. Ben sana yine gülemem. Boy. Ne oldu çocuk? Trafik.
Can't come in here. Not allowed in here.
I just want to talk to the boy.
Not allowed. It's not allowed.
He won't talk to you anyway. Gran don't like you. And Johnny's made up. And strangers steal kids.
Just got one question for you.
Don't be asking no questions. You're a stranger. Not allowed to talk to strangers.
Can we eat now? Soup with scratchings.
You hear? Says he's afeard of you. Stop scaring my kids.
Haydi.
Why don't you want to talk about Johnny? One of you knows about him. The others must too.
It's just him who's pals with Johnny. They pick mushrooms and hunt snails. But Gran says Johnny's made up.
Does your gran treat you right? She ever hurt you?
Never. When we're bad, she cries.
She's scared. Says strangers might take us and we'll disappear.
Have any of you ever seen Johnny?
Of course. Looks just like him.
Then why do you say he's made up?
Gran says so. And Gran knows lots.
The girl I mentioned is in danger. You gotta help me get your gran away from the hut so I can talk to Johnny's friend.
All right. But you've got to do something for us too. Play hide and seek. Gran never does. Says her feet hurt.
Let's play. You hide, but if I find you, you have to help me talk to the boy who knows Johnny.
He thinks he'll find us easy.
Means he's never hid from the black ones.
No looking, and you have to count out loud. All your fingers, toes too.
1, 2, 3, 18, 19, 20. Ready or not, here I come. I can see you.
How'd you find me?
Seni buldum genç. Lan oraya nasıl çıktın?
There you are.
Diğeri nerede?
Found you. You can stop hiding.
Found me.
Nereye gitmiş lan bu çocuk?
No one left hiding.
You're a wizard, right?
Hı.
Gonna show us some tricks when we get to the cottage.
No, we'll talk about your promise. Found you all. Now you gotta keep your word and help me talk to Johnny's friend.
Why wouldn't we? Promised, didn't we?
Aynen öyle. Genç.
Gran! Gran! Bumblebee bit Yagner in the arse!
Hı?
Gran! Come!
Don't be afraid.
Don't know nothing.
I won't hurt you.
Where's Gran?
She's busy. Where are you and your friend's parents?
Dad. Some starved. Others were killed. Like mine.
Hmm.
One day, we went out at dawn to look for berries in the woods. Still some around back then. When I was coming home, I heard the yells. Then laughing. Went up and hid in the bushes near the woods. My mum yelled. And the soldiers laughed. Laid my pa down
Yazık
by
lan.
the barn door. His head clean off. And then my mum.
It's all right. That's enough. Why are you scared to talk?
I'm not scared of nothing.
You're all scared of something. Would have told me about Johnny otherwise.
I'm worried about Johnny. He don't come round no more. Once, when we was mushroom picking, I saw his burrow. But Gran yelled at me. Said not to talk to strangers, 'cause then kids go missing. She worries about Johnny too, though she says he's made up.
I just want to talk to Johnny. He could know more than you.
Not gonna hurt him, right? 'Cause he's real. He's not made up.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
Johnny used to be by, 'cause Gran liked listening to his songs. When we was picking mushrooms, Johnny said he saw a girl with ashen hair in the swamp.
Where can I find Johnny?
There's a little meadow on the edge of the swamp. This strange tree grows there. Look around. You'll see him.
Thank you.
Eyvallah genç. Yine görmeden kaç. Kaç. Ay Allah, bunlar ne ya? Ay babanızın kendine. Abba! Ona kadar la. Lan vurma. Sen ne kadar çok vuruyorsun ablacığım. Yat aşağı lan. Kekoloji seni.
If Johnny's real, he must leave prints.
No. Prince okuyamadım ya, ne yazdık ki? Ha.
Small footprint. Johnny's been through here. Tracks lead to a burrow. Wonder what's inside.
Johnny?
Hey Johnny. Aha.
Don't be afraid.
O neymiş lan?
You're a bucka? A lutin? Ah, a godling. Not many of you left. I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair. Seen her? Tell me everything from the start. Where did you see her? What was she doing? It's important to me. Why not?
Konuşamıyor.
What's wrong? Can't talk? Why? Lost your voice? Can I help you somehow?
Gel gel.
Want me to follow you? No choice, I guess.
Tövbe estağfurullah. O ne ya? Arkadan oraya gitme işte ya. Ha illa onları kes diyorsun ya.
Damn it.
Hoppa güzel araya aldınız. Ama güzel aldınız yani öyle böyle değil. Yalla. Johnny. La gente está mal loca. Koş. Lan hadi aralar sokuyor. Nereye getirdin lan?
This the place? Let me look around. Something's on the ledge? Something that'll get you your voice back? Guess I gotta make this climb.
What now, you piece of filth?
You what now, you piece of filth?
Maybe he meant this bottle. Here.
Whiskey! Slither! Ringworm! Rubbish! Bumblebee! Flabbergasted! Ha! The sound of it! Peter Piper picked Prince Proximo a peck of pickled peppers by the pontar.
Done celebrating?
My favourite words! Life without savouring the sound of surreptitious shenanigans is like licking snails through a cloth. Thank you for this, noble whoever you are. Long be your life.
Hang on a minute. I helped you, now you help me.
Would you turn this beautiful act of altruism into a banal bartering of favours?
How'd you lose your voice?
One morning I awoke and opened my mouth for my usual bout of singing with the thrushes. Lo and behold, no sound escaped. I tried and tried, almost burst a blood vessel. Then I went to the village, because word has it the new cunning woman works miracles. But people began crying out, "A smudger! A smudger!" and sick their dogs on me. Do I look like a smudger to you?
Not a bit.
Well, I thought not. So it must be the crone's doing. Who else would curse me? Blackbird friend of mine located my voice, but I was helpless to retrieve it.
Couldn't ask a raven friend to just give you the bottle?
Ravens serve the crones. They don't help no one.
I'm looking for a young, ashen-haired woman. See anyone like that?
Did I ever? Remember it as if it were yesterday. Soon as I woke, I went to empty my bowels. My favourite part of the day. Defecating to the sunrise. Downright glorious. Suddenly, heard a bang. So loud it couldn't have been me. And that lass appeared. Out of nowhere. Young, ashen-haired. Just like you said. Wounded and panting to boot. She raced off towards the children's hut. Quick as if the crones were after her. I yelled some unpleasantries. She disturbed my morn. Sadly, I'd lost my voice, so I don't think she heard me.
What do you know about the crones?
They're as old as this forest. Cruel, vindictive, not to be crossed.
What if someone does cross them?
Might take his voice, might take his life. Depends on their whim. They're nasty, although they care for this land and its folk in their own way. Supposedly they always keep their word, but you must be careful what you ask for. Won't find them until they want to be found. See them until they want to be seen. But remember, they see and hear all that happens in the mire.
I've been to the village in the swamp, met a woman who might have been a crone.
Did she seem confused to you?
Nuts, completely.
So I'm not crazy. That's no crone. That's the granny who takes care of the orphans. Claims the kids made me up. Me!
An orphanage in a swamp?
What do you have against swamps? Lived here my whole life, and I heartily recommend it.
She ran off toward the orphanage. Kids could know something, or the old woman who takes care of them.
Oh, that old hag don't speak to strangers, and you're a stranger.
Will she talk to you?
I have spoken to her, got my ways. So be it. You helped me, and I'm no bore. Come with me.
Johnny koş yavrum Johnny. Gene yaratıklara götürüyor beni. Lan götürüyorsun sonra watch out diyorsun ya.
Show me what you got.
Savaş gel. Allah Allah. Yat lan aşağı. Sıçradı. Johnny. Koş yavrum, koş yavrum.
Good. It's clear. Not a crone in sight. I need to sing to Gran. That ought to calm her. Little
Johnny, softly gazing, fire waning pale. Pop! A spark jumped out and whispered, "Listen, I've a tale."
You got your voice back.
I did, though I seem to have lost an octave somewhere in the process. I shall look for it when I get home.
You're not allowed here, Johnny. You shouldn't have come.
Calm down, Gran. Don't get angry. It's not good for you.
Can you take me to the Crones?
Forgive me, Gran, but this fellow absolutely must talk to the ladies.
No, she's not allowed.
Please, it's important.
The fellow will be quiet. Gran, please hear me out. I found little Yagna when she got lost, did I not? Did I break Ginny's fever too? I did. I ask anything in return? No. Didn't even fuss about my stolen voice. Well, now I want something. Gran, help this fellow. Because otherwise he'll pester me day and night, even during potty time. His lass is missing. Perhaps the ladies can help find her, eh?
Well, since you put it that way, Johnny, I'll help him. Come with me.
Eyvallah Johnny. Hadi bakayım.
Johnny's a good lad, though the ladies don't like him. No, foul creature, they say. Don't like him.
Who are the women in the tapestry?
Those are the ladies. Ladies lovely, with power o'er all, beseech I thee, answer my call. Before you a worm crawls, wretched and small.
How dare you disturb our rest, woman?
I'm looking for the woman with ashen hair. I know you met her. Where is she?
Oh, he's impatient. Perhaps he only likes ashen-haired girls.
The young woman. She's my daughter by choice. I raised her.
If she's shapely, what does it matter?
Matters to me.
I believe we've hit a nerve. He's bubbling like well-fed yeast.
Oh, that's how I likes him.
It's clear you met her. Tell me everything.
That was blunt. Well, perhaps it's for the best. Tell me, have you got bollocks? Do you fear woodland beasts?
Yeah.
Oh, hard times are upon us, white-haired one. Brother has turned against brother. The land is soaked in blood. Evil reigns stronger than ever before.
A dark power has surfaced near Downwarren. It feels like hatred and disdain. Destroy the beast, and we will be grateful. Tell you all we know about this ashen-haired maid.
Dark power? You need a knight errant or a witch hunter, not a witcher.
The alderman of Downwarren will tell you all. Remember to collect payment from him after you complete your task. And now our servant will bring you the dagger.
talk to the alderman, but I can't promise anything.
Move, woman! Give the young man the dagger.
And you, White One, return only once you've completed the task.
İyi be.
Aye, mistress, right. On me way. Dagger. Gotta bring the dagger.
Dagger. Gotta bring a dagger.
The dagger. For
Dagger.
you. Ladies told me to give it you. Here it is. The dagger. Place the alderman's payment on the stone. Stone bear, stone shear, stone nose, stone ears.
Şeytani değiller. ...270 metre diyor. Nereye gideceğiz? Buraya. Atım gelirse gideriz ama pek sanmıyorum gelebileceğini. Hadi be oğlum be. Hadi be oğlum be. Hadi be oğlum be. Beni şuradan geçir be. Ha. Hadi cici olan. 4 nala geçeriz ya 2 dakikada. Hop. Hop geçtik bile ya. Tamam. Ayağım.
Nice village.
Ay.
Aye,
A real pearl of the swamps.
if you say so.
You get by all right?
Aye, winter to winter. Somehow we survive.
Recognize this dagger?
Aye, master. I didn't know you belonged to them.
Don't belong to anyone. Down to business. I want to get this done quickly.
Ah, so that's how it's to be.
Ne oldu lan bir anda yağmur başladı. Açık havadan.
Tell me what it
Pot
is.
diye.
Just the essentials.
The war awoke an ancient power. An evil one that feeds on bloodshed. Nightmares haunt our nights and days. Folks sleepwalk from their homes, never to return. Under the tree on the Whispering Hillock they lie. Unburied all. Fathers, sons, daughters, and mothers. Folk are afeared to move them. You must go there. The dark powers must be cast off.
When did all this start?
3 year back. I remember 'twas a warm day. Went to check the snares for game. Pulled a hare from me trap. It grew dark all of a sudden, though it was nigh on noontime. Thought it was a storm at first. A squeal pierced the air, near burst me ears. The hair rotted in me hands, and the leaves shriveled and yellowed, though it were yet the start of summer. Times have been ill ever since. Folks' teeth turn black as charcoal. Women folk fight like polecats, bawling and brawling over nothing.
Tamam
The
anneciğim.
young'uns, born crippled, lame, fear and cursing. Long have we pled for the lady's help.
need more details.
You must see for yourself. Me grand's mum whacked me crosswise for straying near the Whispering Hillock. But what happens there now is a wonder. A few times folk from round here gathered to chop down the trees and burn the cursed soil back to use. None returned. The ground neath the weeds is white with human bones.
Ladies of the Wood don't know what this power is?
They know all. Old Thekla claimed they'd be punishing us. Folk stopped respecting them. Some even call them witches. But must not be they, for they sent you.
I'll look around the Whispering Hillock.
You be careful, Master Witcher. Don't ye treat this evil light.
Bakalım. Roach. Gidelim. Hadi geçersin. Abi aradan dalga geçiyorsun ya, değil mi oyun? Ulan şuradan
Come no closer. I know whence you come. The powers that protect me,
Voice from within the
they
tree.
sense whence you come. Be gone. Be gone.
Allah.
The powers will not relent.
Oğlum 2 dakika dur yerinde de vuram lan. Hayır hayır hayır hayır. Hayır hayır, can yeniliyor. Öl öl öl öl öl. Adam boost bastık. Allah. Tamam.
Want to talk? Magic.
Magic.
A place of power.
Çekerim bir daha. Ya basılı tutuyorsun, basılı tutuyorum ya. Farklı bir şey yapmıyorum ki abi. Ver şunu. O ne lan, ağaç oynuyor.
Why have you come? Why spill this blood? Are you here to grant me death? Or is my freedom your wish?
Kimsin?
I abandoned myself where I kept the balance. The crones killed me and cursed my ghost.
Never heard of a druid circling Velen.
I wander eternally through a maze of vows, helplessly sliding over a sea.
Must know the crones pretty well.
They are Velen's curse. They hear all through severed ears. They weave hair and twist lines. They take their strength from the broth of human flesh.
Why did they kill you?
The crones want this land. They'd rule the wood alone. I stood in their way. I had to die.
I was attacked.
This is my prison. A fortress besieged. Murderers I await, and my forest protects me.
Murderers?
Murderous sisters killed my body. Now my soul they hunt, for I defy them.
You claim to be imprisoned. How so?
I am bound here in fetters of magic. I wandered endlessly, a labyrinth of thieves. The children, I know all. I know what awaits them. Free me, please. I must help.
If something threatens the orphans, I'll help them myself.
The children have been taken. Free me, please. I can be a gale, a gallop unchained. I shall save them. Only I can.
The crones. What do you know about them?
The sisters are older than the oldest trees. Velen is their realm. All life here serves them. The sisters live concealed. You will not find them. They hear all. You cannot hide.
Allah Allah.
Why do you think the kids from the meadow are in danger?
The sisters took them. They shall not return.
Where'd they take them? I can help.
It is done already. It cannot be undone. There are no rules to our ceremony. They shall all die. Let them be saved.
I can't decide just yet.
You must come back. Free me. I beg you. Beware my sentries. They stand guard still.
Allah Allah ya. Allah Allah.
I'm back. I've been waiting. You've returned. Your decision. I long to be free once more.
Ederim bari
If
ne?
you can save the orphans from the meadow, I'll help you.
I will find them, free them, open the door of my cage. Blood is my escape, a rite you must perform. With the black of raven feathers, the white of my bones, and the swift steed, the mare wild and free, in meadows pasture court, dark as a bottomless well, black as the depths of night. Such a beast, no other. Gather these and bring them here.
Got some raven feathers.
Find my remains and bring me a mount. A wind-born steed, a black squall turned horse.
Where'll I find your remains?
My bones, they lie in a solitary mound nearby, due west.
Why do we need a black horse?
The beast and I shall be as one. As when I lived, we shall be a gale. Nothing to stop us. A wild steed from meadows moist.
I'll gather what I need to free you, then return.
Gather and return to the hillock's depths, to the tree's rotten heart. Pierce my heart, let blood flow to be born again. I must first be consumed. Go now and return through the passage I have opened.
Run, Roach.
Lan herkes ölmüş.
Damn, you're ugly.
Allah Allah da ve de Allah Allah ya. İlginç. Nedir ya? O mu lan? Yok. Aha.
Strange bones.
Neyse üşüdüm.
Human to me.
Üşüyorum. Ceren yapıyor. 11'de falan. Neyse. Ona ne aradım? Oo, görüşürüz abi. Biraz büyükmüş.
Whoa there, Roach.
Evet. Aha. Al sana siyah at. Ulan.
Giddy up.
Evet.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Ready. We can start.
Let me fly, raven wings. Lay things amidst the feathers. Place all beneath my heart. My heart you must pierce and break the steed.
Oğlum öldürsek mi ya? Bilemedim ki gerçekten yardım ediyor mu? Buraya yaklaşan herkes ölmüş. Hoş geldin Halil. Alsak ya.
I offer raven feathers.
Once I was free, I shall be free once more.
I offer your remains.
Once I was flesh, I shall be flesh once more.
No. I should draw your blood now. Let the horse drink it. But I won't. I don't trust you. I have to stop you, destroy you.
Betrayed. Betrayed.
Güvenemedim ya, ne bileyim. Hani çünkü etrafındaki bütün hayvanlar, insanlar hepsi ölmüş yani, oradan geçenler falan. Ki bu öldürmüştür. Yani büyük ihtimalle. Niye öldürüyor? Madem iyi biri bir şey. Ne bileyim. Bilemedim.
Busy man.
Best give Crow Perch a wide berth.
Solved your problem. Just in case, though, avoid the Whispering Hillock for a while.
Cannot be. Where's something lurking there?
Not sure what was lurking there, but it lurks no more.
What did you do, Witcher?
Went up the hill, took care of the problem. The details are my concern.
Aye, truly said. I knows naught of such things anyway.
The crones, or the ladies of the wood as you call them, said to remind you about payment. Take it you know what they want?
Aye, I do. Give me the dagger. Be back soon.
Allah. Ay. Oğlum ne yaptın la? Hayır.
There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
'Tis our pact. You're a stranger. You don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
So, all those ears in the woods.
Put it out your mind, master. You soon be leaving, and we must tarry on, our young'uns and their young'uns after 'em. No gods nor masters watch over Velen. The land is no man's. He who wants to survive must seek his own protectors.
Manyak ya. Adam direkt hard diye girdi kulağa ya. Ay. 2 seviye kaldı setimizi giymeye. Şu salak elbiseden kurtulacağız. Siz izleye durun, ben bir çay döküp geliyorum. Yarın Turk hoş geldin. Bakalım.
Sheathe your weapon, young man.
He's even lovelier in real life.
In real life, you're different than you were in the tapestry.
Well, bring it here.
Bring it, not ogle it.
Never seek to cross us again.
We shall forgive you this transgression, for you've done well. Your children are plump as piglets, sweet as caramel.
But now we must talk to our white-haired friend.
I know that mark. This is Anna, the wife of the Baron of Crow's Perch.
She belongs to no man.
A fruit ripened in her womb. A fruit sprouted from seeds sown by a man she detested.
We helped her.
Anam
She
tipe
agreed
bak.
to serve.
Bunlar mıymış cadılar?
She bears the mark. She is ours.
She's ours. İşareti taşıyor.
Come. It is another woman who interests you. Speak, white-haired one.
Peki. Konuşalım.
You looked different in the tapestry.
We're all dressed up just for you.
If you only knew how much time we spent in front of the glass.
Oy.
Do you desire us?
Lan neyinizi arzulayacağım manyaklar.
I'm impressed. Polymorphism, a rare talent.
Oh, I'd suck every last drop out of you.
Gel dostum TV hoş geldin. Aleykümselam.
To be woven together with you?
Ya ahlaksız tekliflerde bulunmayın ablacım ya.
I'd be your best and last.
Bırak Allah aşkına o tiple.
Not what I came for. Our deal. I did my part, now you do yours.
A word once given, we never break.
The girl. Mousy blonde. That's what they call it.
Thin as a rail, terrified, exhausted. She could barely stand, the poor thing.
We cared for her as best we could.
Like she was our own daughter.
Wasted affection. She proved a very naughty girl.
Teşekkürler eyvallah.
Mischievous, stubborn,
İyi
and
akşamlar.
selfish.
The young woman I seek never hurt anyone without cause.
You've not seen her long. She's changed for the worse.
Why'd she attack you?
She's no longer the girl you once knew. Wrath consumes her.
Yalan söylüyorsunuz.
Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
We shall tell you, brave boy.
Boy. Evet tekrardan Siri'ye. Boom.
Knew someone special in your life. We read beast entries, saw the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness. A mirage in a puddle.
She came from the lower swamp.
Aynen.
We knew not at first it was her the omens had spoken of.
A child of the elder blood. The sown seed that will burst into flame.
She fell into our hands. Elder blood.
The blood of the traitress. Does she sleep?
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table's set, the cauldron bubbles.
We cannot. You know she is meant for him.
Emlyrith will get her. He will, but not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a
Bak
sup.
ya.
I'll take her feet. Lovely. Plump. Perfect for a broth.
I can taste it already. Very well. Get on with it.
Siri kaç kızım. Yiyecekler seni.
You'll regret that, girl. Regret it dearly.
Aha. Halim Kan. Geldi. Allah. Kaç kızım kaç. Vay be. Adamlar hemen dibimizde ya. Bir süre sonra. Ha! Şa! Allah. Lan ne sakarsın ya. Hep düşüyorsun be.
You tried to kill her. Tried to butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Her blood. The taste brought back memories of our youth.
Elder blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that. Such a shame she fled.
You tried to kill her. Can't forgive you for that.
Waste of words. Our fates are bound true. But now is not the time for that to bear fruit.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage. And if you find her, the girl will die.
Bak ya hareketlere bak. Kaçın bakalım kaçın, görüşeceğiz size. La Oxenford da çok uzak dayı, ben ta buraya nasıl gideceğim ya? Yani şuradan gideriz ama. Lan gidelim bakalım. Okumacı. Kızlar yalelli. Yere gidin lan. Kekalar size. Yakarım.
How you like that silver?
Aa. Hayır hayır hayır hayır hayır hayır hayır hayır. Araya aldılar ya, ne yapıyorsunuz, manyak mısınız? Takla falan atıyorlar. Bir dur canım, az da olsun da ben size göstereceğim. Bir durun lan. Lan öleceksiniz zaten, ölüm işte ya. Allah. Geber. Kazan kaynıyor. Vardır. Akşam yemeğine mi? Denk geldik. Oh. Ustacı yapım gümüş kılıç. Çok ağırsın sen zırh ya. Aha. Takabiliriz şimdilik. Pantül var mı? Güzel, idarelik. Yok. Ayakkabı var mı? Var. 16 zırh. Bizdekinin özellikleri çok iyi ama bayağı şey yaptı. Eskidi. Kılıç var mıydı? Oo, bunun hasarı bayağı iyiymiş. Ama şu bizimkinin özelliklerine baksana ya. Bonus tecrübe falan veriyor. Daha ne olsun. Lan geyik. Gel lan buraya. Buradan da şuna gidelim. Şuna gidelim. Oradan da göreve geçelim. Roş gel. Gel bebeğim.
Go, go.
Bura ne la? Kapatmışlar her yeri. Giriş nerede dayı? Tövbe estağfurullah, burası ne lan? Kilitli. Peki. Oğlum bu ne lan, bir sürü lootlayacak bir şey var. Wow. Aha. Allah. Geyik de gitti arada. Keçi de gitti. Pardon. Geyik nereden? Gelin böyle. Tek değil la. Hepiniz birlikte gelin. Yatın aşağı. Baba lootla. Şşt, küfür yok. Küfür yok. Küfür yok. Burayı lootlarsak komple üstümüz ağır çıkarız herhalde. Bayağı bir fazla bir şey var burada. Geliyorum oğlum. Bekleyin. Şurayı bir halledeyim. Lootlayayım. Başladığım yere geri geldim. Bir dakika. Ha, şurada bir iş varmış. Gel. Aha. Var. Var mı yukarıda lootlayacak bir şey? Asker kaçağı gel. Gelin lan. Lan yanmıyorlar. Gel. Gel, korkma, gel. Vay vay. Yanmıyor da ya. Adam yanmıyor. Aşağı. Allah. Her yeri kilitlemişsiniz çakallar. Hop. Ah. Topla baba. Aman yakmışlar herkesi. Oo. Yukarıda bir iki parça bir şey kalmış. Bunları da alayım. İsraf etmiyoruz hiçbir şeyi. Söndür şunu ya. Evet, burası nereye gidiyor? Açın lan. Mağara var. Buraya daha sonra geleceğiz ya. İyi, her şeyi lootladım ama. Aç gibi. Gidebiliriz. Hadi Joe. Dön bebeğim. Yolumuz tam hız Oxenford. Yani şu köprüye gidiyoruz. Böyle yoldan gider misin ki acaba? Kendim salsam. Selamünaleyküm. Merhaba merhaba. Böyle geçiyordum abi ya. Sıkıntı yok değil mi? Eyvallah eyvallah. Kapıyı açıyor mu? At açar ya kafasıyla. At kafası bu oğlum. Abiler bir izin verirseniz şuradan geçeyim kenardan. Eyvallah. Yok şey yok şey. Tıkıdık tıkıdık tıkıdık tıkıdık. Oo limiti açtım bak. Genellikle dar ve bol engelli olur. Bu nedenle bu yerdeki maksimum hareket hızı kısıtlanmıştır. Ben geçerim.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something.
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
Who ordered the city gates closed?
Word is the king himself. Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over his beautiful city. Apart from which, when folk can go hither and thither, always a chance some spy will slink through. This way, spies got it harder. So, no pass, no passage.
This what you mean?
Let me look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defence forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
Eyvallah.
Come through. Get after that swill in the canteen.
Bonus tecrübe. Oha bunlar mı o kadar? Oha 6 kilo tanesi lan. Atımla gideyim. Hatta bunu da al. Ata bin.
Let's go.
Bunu burada yapamazsın.
Watch your step. Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion.
Bir defa şehre geldik. Sintra kıyımı. Sintra benim bildiğim kadarıyla dizide şeyin Ciri'nin doğduğu yer işte. Burada farklı işlemişler tabi. Ateş tutucunun günlüğü.
Choked to death on 3 pounds of steel.
Hey there.
Şuradan görevlerimizi alalım hazır gelmişken.
Go, go.
Oh. Tamam. Bunları yaparız sonra. Geldik mi hacı? Nereye, bura mı? Kilitle. Gizli mektup.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Hadi bakalım. Pisi pisi. Ma.
You're looking for me, and who might
Gözlerimiz aynı pisicik.
my father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing. He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
Wojtek said some monster carried off your mother.
That is what happened. It was enormous, twice the size of a bear, but much quicker and more agile. It grabbed Mum before we could react. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Your mother's in Crookback Bog. Seems quite happy, actually. Though I think she's not quite right in the head.
What? She lives! I must go there at once and get her out.
Wouldn't recommend venturing into the swamp.
I've made my decision. Won't let anyone talk me out of it.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Sen kimsin lan?
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Hope you know what you're getting into.
I've never been more certain. The Eternal Fire is the best thing that could happen to me.
In that case, good luck.
Thank you for respecting my choice. Farewell.
Babanız bir şey verdi illa. Vermedi miydi? Kıza verdi ya. Pisi. İyi anlaşıyoruz ya. Gözlerimiz aynı ya kediyle. Halimden anlıyor. Bir gündüz yapalım. Burayı bir gündüz gözüyle bir görelim. Bir de Simya'ya gel bakayım. Maribor Ormanı. Yap bunları varsa malzememiz. Yap abi. Başka kalmadı. Heh. Peki. Ağırlığımız var. Şuradan satarız birilerine ya. Kendin yap. Gizemli mektup, her şey hazır, sadece gelişini bekliyoruz. Komutana sadakat ve şefkatinden bahsettiğinde seni derhal aramıza almayı kabul etti. İlk olarak temel eğitimden geçeceksin ama nasıl ata binilir ve kılıç tutulur zaten bildiğin önemli. Önemli kısımlarda ustalaştığını sayılır. Gerisi fazla uzun sürmez. Üniformayı kuşanır kuşanmaz anneni aramaya başlayacağız ve bulacağız. Söz. Velini karış karış aramamız gerekse bile. Biraz önceki adamın o kıza söylediği söz galiba. Simya o yaratıklardan topladığımız ya da otlarla bitkilerle yaptığımız iksirler işte. Onları yapmaya simya deniyor. Nelerin var? Görev itemi. Alalım. Ucuzmuş. Abi şunları sana satayım ya. Para lazım bilin mi? He, adamın parası kalmadı. Peki al onu da. İyi, ayı postları bayağı yer tutuyormuş ha, yerimiz açıldı. Gel seninle bir de Gwent atalım. Eskiden kimyanın bir alt dalı simyaydı. Yani aynı şeyler mi? Gibi. Şimdi sisli hava var. Okçumuz kaç tane göremiyorum şu lanet yazılar yüzünden zaten. Şunun bir tanesini değiş. Şunu da değiş. Püh, aynısından geldi gene. Al. 2 kart alalım. Güzel. Şunlar iş görür. O da bana attı. Çakal ya. On dört, 15, 16. Pas mı geçti? Allah mı? Mecbur bunu oynayacağız. Burada da adamı yenmem lazım. Ki muhtemelen yenerim. Oo, casus alıp bana atacak. 2 kartı daha oldu. Üzdü bu. Neyse. Atsın bakalım. Bizim borazanımız var hala. Şunlara basacağım direkt borazanı. 40'lara falan çıkarım ben. O çıkabilir mi bilmiyorum. Vay be. Berabere gidiyoruz şu anlık. ...60 olduk. 4 kartla 60 geçebilir mi? Geçemeyebilir. Ha, bu yaptığın şerefsizliktir ama. Babuş. Şimdi buraya bir sürü kart dizdi ve 13 kartı direkt 3'e indireceğiz. Benimki de gidecek ama olsun. 2 kartla da yapamaz herhalde 26 ya. Zor. Sis bastı da salak. Alayım canım kart. Veba bakiresi. Yaratık şeyinden verdi. Oha.
Greetings. My, a witcher. Something tells me I'll finally get something interesting to do.
Sure doesn't look like you're short on work.
So, this. A Redanian army order. But there's no pleasure in it. One after the other, same thing time and again. No finesse required.
Looking to perfect your craft?
Of course. Crafting's like ploughing a maid. Fall into a rut and... Well, sure, you'll get the job done, but there'll be no hoops, no hollers, no standing ovation. So, got any special requests for me? Help me stay on form?
Still talking about armor, aren't we?
Aye, what else would it be?
Ne satıyorsun dayı bakayım bir de.
Show me what you have in stock.
O 1000 parası var abinin ya. Bayağı iyi. Sana şunları bir satayım öncelikle. Hem %100 zırt delme veriyor. Çok güzel de. Hı? İyi ya böyle şimdilik. ...70, 90, 54... Şuna bir 10'ar ver. Ha, şimdi. Değil mi? Ay zırhını falan almışız ya. Gayet iyi. Neyse buraya sonra gireceğiz. Gel seninle bir Revent oynayalım. Sonra gideyim. Vermiş. Benim şu birlik kartlar nerede ya? Şu salakları çıkartayım. Bunlar bir boka yaramıyor. Şu dursun. Gel. Gel bakalım. Oo. Bir okçumuz var. Sis alabiliriz o yüzden. Kılıççımız var. Borazanımız yok ama. Bombamız var. Güzel. Tam böyle oyunu ya. Tamam. Oyna bakalım. 11 kartı var lan adamın. Oha. Adam direkt 1-0 önde başladı ki. Al bakayım. O bir casus daha geldi. Harika. O da bana attı. Hem de legend. Of, kart savaşları başladı anasını satayım. Of. Başka? Adama kartlarını bitiriyorum ya. Oh. Evet. Güzel. Oyna bakalım. Kek hocam. At. Vazgeçti. Shit. Yenildin kardeş. Hayır ya. On altı 8 Güzel. Kartı kalmadı Keko'nun. 8 olsa 9 oluyor. 9 7 16 17 8 8 16 olur. Pek fark etmiyor ama. Ya bunu alacağım ya bunu alacağım. Bunu alırsam 4 4 8 oluyor. Bir 8 daha 16 oluyor. Basarsak 32 oluyor borazanı. Bunu alırsak 9 7 16. Bunu alalım ya. Hatta bak şimdi kekoluğa bak. Hadi güle güle. Artistlik yaptım. Scoital'dan mı vereceksin kart? Aynen. Hadi gidelim barona anlatalım. Olan bitenleri.
Go, go. If I ever have a son, I'll name him Garrett. Ah, boy. I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, look
Kefen,
at you, I
Kefen hoş
search
geldin.
for
Aleykümselam.
Can't
Merhabalar.
speak for the world you witches inhabit.
Ya oğlum,
But in ours, nothing
adam
is
olsam
ever black and white.
zaten burada karşında olmazdım ya.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then. I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
Yani ben öyle olmasını istiyorum ya Kefencim. İş falan var şu an ya, yani zaten ilgilenmiyorum kanallarla. Hobisine yayın açıyorum öyle.
It was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
PUBG yayınları fazla yapmıyorum artık ya. Hikayeli oyunlar oynuyorum daha. Yani benim için daha iyi oluyor. PUBG'de kanser oluyorum çünkü.
Still seems like your fault to me.
Will you let me finish?
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend.
Vay be.
A dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. The things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologised. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. Though as ye know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Your wife is with the crones, as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
Oh, I've heard folk speak of them, and thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
They fled by night. They were riding past the forest when a beast serving the crones attacked them and abducted Anna.
A beast? Bloody hell. And Tamara? Was she hurt?
No.
Oh, thank the gods for that. So, Annie, what happened to her?
The creature carried her deep into Crookback Bog. Didn't harm her, though. In fact, Anna seems content there.
Content? What is this tripe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes is she doing in that swamp?
She made a pact with the crones and, well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given.
Anlat bakalım reis, ne oldu Siri'ye?
Now what did I last?
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One
Basilisk.
solid brute.
Evet, basilisk savaşına başlıyoruz. Allah. Ouch.
Watch out! If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
Atın.
Let's show this bastard what we're
Allah. Gel lan buraya. Atama saldıracaksın lan. Aa. Gel lan buraya. Aha. Allah. Aha. Adam aldı götürdü lan, kıçından tuttu. Oha. Ne oluyor lan? Aha. Bum. Ona ne uğradı onu? Işınlandık gene. Yukarıya teleport oldu. Kafa gitti. Kelleyi aldı. Can çekişiyor ya. Öldür bari hayvanı, yazık. Oy. Oy. Koparttı. İyi misin reis? Adamın ağzı açık kaldı.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
I certainly hope not. It's brought me no small trouble.
Meaning?
I must flee. Wraiths pursue me. The wild hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The wild hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then who knows where.
Novigrad.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
Allah, ne oluyor lan? Aha. Ne oluyor lan? Allah.
There you are. Escaped again. Sorry, we was never here.
O ne lan?
What was that?
You tell me. My men call him Uma and say he's a beast, but he seems a man to me. Just hideous as hard shit.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually.
Hayır.
In a game of cards.
Kart oyununda kazanmış.
Funny story. How so?
Went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man, but there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
Yok valla ya.
But he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter.
Eyvallah.
And prove a good father to her. Why the devil are there witch hunters here to start with? They didn't ride from Novigrad to hang two blob tits, did they?
I don't know, my lord.
They say where they were headed?
Geralt, good, you've arrived. Can't draw any meaning from this rabble's bawling. Perhaps they talk some sense after a few lashes. Well, spit it out. Where'd they go?
To the village in the swamp, my lord. Lass rode with him, asking after her mother, Constant.
Lass? We must go there at once, Geralt.
Agreed.
I'll gather my men. All in. We've the swamp to cross and those cursed crowns to hunt down.
Still sniffing round here, are you?
Swamp. Pox-ridden air promotes brain rot in the peasants. Crowns.
Met your ladies, and I think
What will
crones is
these
more fitting as a name for
hayseeds
those
think of
monstrosities.
Why'd you say that?
Just the look of them. Hideous
Right.
monsters clad in human
More
robes and
likely
skin.
some mad old
Fist
wenches
tech
making
must add all
mincemeat
your
of
city
peasant
folks'
minds.
brains.
Likely Anna
I ain't
agreed
seen
to
all
stay
the
with
ladies,
them.
true, but
Care for them out of the
Whisper,
kindness of her
she's
heart.
shown herself a
Good as
true
gold.
beauty, that.
Always.
Allah Allah.
Examined the Whispering Hillock.
Thought you'd not return. What did you learn?
Your ladies of the wood are three murderous sisters.
Lies! Foul all lies. Speak not so, for you bring their wrath upon us.
You trust women you've never even seen? Why?
Ere the evil took root on the hillock, the ladies always helped us. Healthy babes were born, and once a year we got a giant pot of boiled meat.
Once a year? That's it?
At the time of the feast, the ladies of the wood give us the scrapings from their table.
The crones. They've tricked you. They manipulate you.
You've been told cruel lies, Witcher. I beg you, don't believe them.
Can see we'll never agree on this.
Now here's what interests me. Who caused such hatred towards our guardians to grow in ye, Witcher? Why'd ye trust such a one and not me?
You've served those murdering hags faithfully for years. Set out to destroy the forest, clear the hill of trees.
Aye, I'll not deny it. The ladies commanded it, but we failed them. If there be a tortured soul beneath that hillock, calling for justice, we'll answer its cries. But in mine eyes, 'tis not justice it yearns for, but blood. Don't blabber to me about guilt and punishment. In my reckoning, something wants our lives, but we're not keen on dying. And that's all in your hands.
Good health to you. Farewell.
Yürüyerek mi gideceğiz reis? Dım dım. Ne oluyor lan? Niye kılıç çektiniz? Aha. Öldüm ya. Arkadaşlar bir yardım edin. Ay ananı avradını ya. Lan bir sal. Yeter da. Hadi gençler. Birkaç asker öldü ama. Yapacak bir şey yok. Devam.
Let's move on. At pace, show these horrors who's in charge.
Koşsak mı baron? Hadi. Ben arkada kalınca koşmaya başlıyorum ya.
silver.
Allah, adamlar duruyor orada bana saldırıyor ya. Ya bırak ya. Suya kaçıyordu. Saklanmak için. Tipe bak. Maymun. Hadi baron, hadi baron ya. Baron koş, saldırıyorlar baron. Direkt bana dönüyor hayvan.
Witcher, change your mind. How much did my father pay you?
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new friends with you.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
Right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
Your father, he wants to find his wife, your mother. Really.
He pay you much to be his yes man.
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father, and I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village!
Ama kimse yok.
Don't.
Over here!
Oi! Get back, stinky head. Gingerbread loaf, freshly baked and hot.
Mother.
Clean as a whistle. Fresh as a daisy. Go on, whip me. I made it too little. I nibbled it, but just to see if it's firm. But it's fresh, so take pity.
Oh, Mother.
Take pity.
Aga be.
But I pleaded. I begged.
Mother, it's me. Do you recognize me? What's happened to her?
I said I'd do it all. Give it here. I'll scrub it again. Scrub it clean.
Mother!
Oha. Ayı mı?
Something's coming. Get ready.
Ne geliyor lan?
What was that?
O ne lan?
Perhaps.
Didn't sound like wolves.
Because it wasn't. Get ready.
Kurt değil, ayı sesi gibiydi ya.
Salvation. No escape.
Ne oluyor? Aha. Ananı aradığını, bu ne lan? Dur lan dur. Abo. Ananı aradığını. Aa, bu zebani. Kadını kaçıran buymuş işte ormanda. Herhalde. Adama bir koydu, öldü lan. Oo, yarıcan gitti. Yavaş. Vurun lan. Nasıl bir şey oğlum böyle? Koyduğunu indiriyor valla. Dikkat edin. Sert vuruyor. Arkadan saldırın. Beşinci öz.
What was that? Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Enough! I'm taking her away.
She's my wife. She'll return home with me. You're welcome to come with us if you wish.
Don't touch her. We leave this cursed place now.
She's sick, weakened. Where would you take her in this state? Oxenfurt? It would mean her death.
I know how to care for my mother.
She's not a rag doll to be ripped from hand to hand. Let her decide.
Pie. Pie for dinner. Mud pie.
She's incapable of deciding anything just now.
A dark spell, it must be. Help her, Witcher. I beg you.
Before we do anything, we've got to get her out of here. Crones know we've come for her. Might send another monster, something worse than a fiend.
I'll not go anywhere until you tell me you can help her. Break the spell.
This is no dark spell, I'm afraid.
Well, what is it then?
She's been through a lot. Lost a child, was carried off by a fiend, lived in the Crone's village taking care of children who are now gone. It's left its mark, as it would on anyone.
So it's hopeless. You can't help her. She's to be like this.
I'm sorry.
I know a hermit, a very wise man with a gift for healing. Met him some time past. Lives in the Blue Mountains. I shall take her there.
Might be worth a shot.
I shall go with you.
That's impossible, sadly.
Why?
You have duties. Duties deriving from your commitment to the Church of the Eternal Fire. Once we finish our work in Velen, we return to Oxenfurt.
You said you'd save my mother.
And I kept my word. Your father can care for her now.
He care? You know him. You know what he did to her.
He swears to be a changed man. And in his eyes I see true sorrow, remorse for his sins. He will care for her, and you've a new life and new duties. To the Eternal Fire.
Fear not. All will be well. I will not touch drink. I will find the hermit. And once she is herself again, we will find you.
Swear it.
You have my word, child.
Child.
Witchers were made to kill monsters. It doesn't matter who posted the notice. The coin has to be right. That's all. Witchers don't debate. Their conscience plays no part. They just get on with it, then pick up the coin pouch tossed at their feet and set off on their way. Folk don't expect witchers to save them from themselves.
Thank you, Witcher. Despite all.
May the Eternal Fire guide and protect you.
Farewell.
Görüşürüz reis.
You were right to let your father take you.
So bored I could spew.
Perhaps you're right.
Give me... Yes?
Witcher.
Winds howling.
Evet. Burada bitireyim artık yayını. Arkadaşlar teşekkür ederim hepinize izlediğiniz için. Yarın kaldığımız yerden devam ederiz. Buradan hangi görev yaparız bilmiyorum ama şuradan şu olabilir. Şu görev bitmiyor. Yani bitti ama bitmiyor. Bug'a girdi. Şunu yaparız. Kontratlara yavaştan gireriz çünkü seviye 10 olduk. Orada 10'luk görevler var 2 tane. Şu ikisini. Şunu yapmamışız bak. Mesela şuna gideriz. Şu üçünü yaparız zaten garanti. Buradan da şuna doğru gideriz. Griffin okulu. Yarın bunlara odaklanırız. Teşekkür ederim hepinize izlediğiniz için. Kendinize çok çok iyi bakın. Yarın görüşmek üzere. Hepinize hayırlı akşamlar. Hoşçakalın, bay bay.